Doing the room tour for A205. Our first item is our first aid kit. Here we have our eye wash station and safety shower. Our fume hoods, a fire extinguisher. Located on the wall is general information you may find necessary, especially in cases of emergency. For example, our emergency exit route. We will now follow the emergency exit route and point out the fire extinguisher and as well as the fire alarm. Here is the fire extinguisher. The fire alarm. Your emergency exit route will have you follow down these stairs and leave the building. This concludes our lab safety contract guidelines as well as our room tour.